Okay, I am not medicated. This is actually this is from my diary. This is, I guess, yeah, actually, this could be for the Brain Damage Journal documentary, but no, this is from my diary. I downloaded and let me restate that. Yeah, I downloaded and watched a movie I own, but no longer have a viable copy of, so I can legally do that. It's called fair use. I already own the copyright, or own the license to use the copyright. But anyway, I downloaded and watched Death to Smoochie, which was a movie I fell in love with when it first came out. I didn't own it until afterwards, but I believe the last time I saw it was before the fire, before I suffered brain damage. I watched the movie. It was very interesting. I noticed that... Oh, I'm having a histamine reaction. Oh. But I noticed that I noticed something odd about how memory works while I was watching this movie. It's going to be hard for me to describe it, but I'll try, and I'll mostly do this for myself, and hopefully one day I'll watch this again and be able to write a comment on and tell you what I was actually trying to say. But it was like, you know, I knew that I had seen the movie. I knew generally what the movie was about, but I couldn't tell you what it was about. I knew that I knew that I remembered it, but I didn't know what I remembered. I don't know how I can make that make sense. But so as I'm watching the movie, I didn't know what was coming next, but as the lines were coming, I knew what was going on. It was like an instant before the line was delivered, I knew what it was. You know, it was like I was being, well, I mean, it was more than an instant before in some cases. It was just like as the movie progressed, I was getting connections to the memories of the next parts of the movies and further on in the movie and whatnot. And it's really odd how that memory recall works, and I believe what's going on is it's just refreshing the connections. It's just refreshing the connections that take place to create that memory, and it's just connections that had never been made. And apparently, that's what happened to me in the fire. Is something with those connections. So I'm definitely going to document this. Definitely going to put it for future use, because whatever happened to me damaged whatever it is that causes memories to fade and be lost. So whatever happened to me in the fire was a progression, a massive, very quick progression in memory loss. Memories that you normally lose over time. So that's one of the aspects of the brain damage that I suffered. It's I don't know that it's significant to my daily function, but it's certainly a significant find. I mean, this is big, important stuff. Anyway, so some other things that are going on is I'm starting to recognize that it was really actually good watching this movie, because I had identified with both characters this time, with both Edward Norton's character and with Robin Williams' character, their plights especially. And I didn't do that before, obviously. Yeah, I also noticing that there was some inspiration I received. It's almost embarrassing to say I was inspired by a movie these days. It's weird. Because nothing inspires me anymore. There's nothing out there that can inspire me. My imagination has far exceeded anything out there. My morals are obviously exceeded everything out there. So there's little to inspire me anymore except beauty and original art, and the movie certainly isn't art. But anyway, I kind of lost track of what I was talking about there. But yeah, the other thing that's going on is this, and this is for everyone watching. I am so tired of being judged by people who think that I'm this bum, or I'm this whatever, I'm this or I'm that. They think I'm doing this bad or this wrong. I'm treated like Robin Williams' character when he was living with Angelo in the Death to Smoochie movie, where he's being given a helping hand, and he's taking advantage of it. And I feel like that's what people are treating me like. You know, that, you know, here I'm getting this helping hand of Social Security disability, and I'm taking advantage of it and sailing. And you know, first of all, to specifically address that, I am fucking sailing so that I can fucking live. Okay, I'm scared of the fucking ocean. Okay, I'm scared to fucking death. I don't want to go out there. I go out there tonight. I listen. The fucking waves are breaking on the Bodega Rock because we've got such big fucking storm off the coast there. I mean, we've got 8 to 12 foot swells. That's 8 to 12 foot high swells. And when you add wind waves to that, they're 4 to 6. What's 6 plus 12, kids? Yes, it is direct math, you know. But anyway, I'm not doing this for fucking fun. I'm doing this to survive, you know, and all these people think they're giving me fucking handouts. You know, I can't fucking take care of myself. I can't do any of this myself. I'm not asking for a fucking handout. I can't go out and earn more fucking money, so how am I going to fucking be able to afford any more than I can? I only spend what I can. I only have so much money. I have no money for fucking luxuries. So how you think I can afford to fucking pay more? How you think I can afford to fucking just go this and go buy that? You know, I can't fucking do things all fucking fancy. And these people in this boat next to me, I'm hoping they can't hear me, but if they can, I don't care at this point. You know, they fucking look at me and they judge me, and, well, people like them anyway. I don't know if they are specifically, but people like them judge me. You know, these brand new fucking Beneteau sailboats, you know, they fucking look at me and it's like, what, am I not supposed to be doing this because I don't have as much money as you? You know, what the fuck, you know? You know, you judge all of us by the worst of us, and that ain't fucking fair. And then you fucking turn, this is what pisses me off. This is where it really fucking gets to me and anyone like me. You sit there and you fucking judge us, and you fucking turn around and do the same shit. I fucking completely lost track of my thought there. God damn it. Yeah. So I'm getting it back. But God damn it, I can't. Wish any of you knew how fucking frustrating it was just going through a goddamn day. Get to evening, you don't know what time it is. Oh, okay, it's 9:30. Yeah, that makes sense. Go through the day and you don't know if your memory of this morning is actually this morning, or if it's yesterday morning or the day before. You're not sure what, I mean, I've missed days. There's been 3 or 4 weeks in the last few months where I don't know what day it is, or I think it's a different day than it is. Walk upstairs to get something out of the pilot house to come do something down here, or vice versa, and get down here and go back and get distracted by something else, go back upstairs or go back downstairs and forget what you went to get in the first place. You know, I'm tired of pussyfooting around with oh, please don't be so mean to me. You fucking assholes are... Pull your fucking heads out of your fucking asses. I'm not fucking you. I'm fucking disabled. I got fucking shit wrong with me. I've got a fixed fucking income. I get $9 an hour if you count, if you consider you equate it to a fucking 40-hour-a-week job. I used to make $125. I'm not quite used to this, and you don't understand that I've got 3 fucking things that affect my fucking cognitive abilities. I suffered brain damage. There's 17 points gone. I'm fucking poor. That means I lose another 15 when I'm fucking worried about money, which is all the fucking time. So I'm down 32 points. And then when I'm stressed, depression, those things cost another 15 points. So I'm down what? 57. I'm down 57 IQ points from what I'm fucking used to. That's fucking half average. That means I'm half as intelligent, or I've lost half of as much as you are intelligent. Okay, doesn't matter where I was before. It's a significant fucking loss. It means I can't figure shit out that I used to be able to figure out. And you have no fucking concept what that means because you probably don't figure anything out yourself anyway. Yeah, see, I got that going against me too, because I'm used to actually figuring things out myself instead of taking everything for granted. I can't go through life taking everything for granted. If I went through life taking everything for granted, I'd be dead by now. That's a statement of fact, not a rant, not a complaint. Statement of fact. It's because of my food allergies, my toxic syndrome, the medical fucking bullshit they did to me. Fucking kidney cyst, probably got cancer, all that shit because of the fucking medical industry. It's just lucky I discovered what was wrong when I did. It's lucky I stopped going to fucking doctors when I did, or I'd be dead. And again, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. Oh yeah, how frustrating it is to sometimes lose what the fuck you're talking about. Anyway, I got a lot of fucking shit going for me. I don't fucking take anything for granted because it'd kill me. That's where I was at. So I can't take anything for granted. I do everything myself. I've relearned how to eat. Okay? You take your diet for granted. You take what you eat every day as being for granted that it sustains your health. You don't know what good health is. No one in this country knows what good health is. Anyone that eats dairy products, baked goods, vegetable oils, sugar, does not know what good health is. If you eat any of those things, you are not healthy. You do not have a healthy immune system because it is constantly taxed by the toxins and allergens you put inside your body. In eggs, in dairy products, in yeast, in most vegetables, in all vegetable oils, in all nuts, all legumes, most starches except for corn soaked and treated with lime and polished white rice. If you eat anything but that stuff, or if you eat any of those allergens or any of those toxins, you're not a healthy human being. You've got a compromised immune system. That's why people get so sick. That's why we have so much problems with healthcare in this country. Garbage in, garbage out. Got it? All you do is look for reasons to treat me like shit. You're probably sitting there saying, "Oh, you give us plenty, don't you?" Yeah, that's my fucking goal in life, to give you reasons to treat me like shit. That's my only goal in life. You got me fucking down pat. Congratulations.